Hello everyone, my name is Marissa Covington with Grifols Health, and I will be discussing a chemical dependency program for fentanyl abuse that can be used as an EAP for your organization. Let's talk a little bit about fentanyl dependency. Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid that is similar to morphine but is 50 to 100 times more potent. This medication is prescribed, but in recent years has become a more popular drug which has encouraged illegal creation and use. There are both legal and illegal usage of this drug. Legal usage includes being prescribed by a doctor, administered through a shot, patch, or lozenge. However, illegal usage typically involves being made in a lab, sold as powders, drops on blotted paper, in eye drops, and nasal sprays. There are many effects of fentanyl dependency. Fentanyl has a unique pharmacological properties, including high potency, which renders it particularly lethal. 30 to 50 times more potent than heroin per milligram. Side effects includes drowsiness, nausea, confusion, sedation, breathing problems, and unconsciousness, to name a few. A review of the opioid epidemic in 10 U.S. states found that 56.3% of 5,152 opioid overdoses were caused by fentanyl abuse. As an employer, you should be concerned about the effects of this drug because those effects do carry over into production. Effects on production include low productivity, health and safety issues, unsafe behavioral practices, increased conflicts, increased absenteeism. This is where the Grifols Health and Behavioral Treatments Program can come in handy. Our organization serves patients in various ways to include on-site, one-on-one consultations, outpatient treatments that values the patient's needs to maintain outside connections, inpatient options for more severe cases, and workplace meetings to ensure continuity of care. As a disclaimer, this program is voluntary and the employees must choose to enroll in any of the assistance programs that we offer, to include our on-site, outpatient, inpatient, and workplace. Benefits of this program can be broken down into two categories: employer benefits and employee benefits. Employers seek to gain decreased employee absenteeism, decreased turnover, reduction in work conflicts, and employees can benefit from a safe environment where they can communicate their concerns, a hotline that they can utilize 24/7, direction to appropriate resources, lessen the likelihood of them losing their jobs related to their abuse, and many more. I would like to go in a little bit more detail about the treatment methods that we offer and why people tend to seek out this treatment. Individuals often seek treatment as a result of major life impacts or impacts to their livelihood as a result of major issues such as arrests, damaged relationships, or the employee simply realizing that there is a problem. The English Standard Version of 1 Corinthians 10 and 13 states, "No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it." This scripture speaks candidly about the opportunity that you would be presenting to your employees through this EAP. There are two emerging treatment methods for opioid use disorder, and these two methods include the harm reduction treatment and the agonist opioid maintenance treatment. The HRT method allows the employee or patient to be more involved in the gradual decrease of dosage and allows the patient and employee to be in more control of when the withdrawal process begins. The AOT method is a four-step method. In this four-step method, the patient is first transferred from the street opioid to a more medically sound version of the opioid. The dosage is then increased. The maximum dosage limit is reached and the patient becomes stabilized and functional. Then the patient begins the medically induced withdrawal method. An additional method that we offer is mutual support group, which allows each of the patients currently going through their withdrawal to reach out to each other and provide each other support through this difficult time. Now we can discuss a little bit more about our sales approaches. We have 3 different types of approaches that we will be putting forward as an option for how you could reach your employees to gain them more traction in use of the EAP. These 3 methods include the stimulus response approach, the selling formula, and the need satisfaction method. Foremost, the stimulus response approach is based on an approach to selling guided by the salesperson saying the right words, which is considered the stimulus, to get a specific reaction or favorable response from the potential customer. In this presentation method, a set script can be developed to aid the salesperson in guiding the prospective patient through a series of questions. The advantage of this presentation method is that it can guarantee that the salesperson will always deliver the intended and appropriate message from our corporate office. The disadvantage of this method is that the presentation is not individualized and therefore not directly centered around the issues or concerns of a specific patient's needs. Another option is the selling formula method. This method is based on an approach to selling which involves the salesperson guiding the potential patient through their decision-making process. This presentation would require that the salesperson would need to grasp the attention and trust of the potential patient so that the patient values the opinions of the salesperson and would utilize those opinions to make a sound decision. The advantage of this process is that it is more individualized and offers an opportunity for more education about the process to the potential patient. The disadvantage, however, is that there's potential for the salesperson to be accused of manipulation if the process is utilized improperly and the patient feels pushed towards a certain decision. Lastly, the need satisfaction method is based on an approach to selling guiding by the salesperson gaining an understanding of the specific needs of the prospective patient through careful listening. The presentation type would be that the salesperson speaks with the prospective patient on a one-on-one versus a large group of individuals and allows the patient to guide the conversation surrounding their needs related to the specifics of the program. There's a lot of advantages that come with this presentation type, to include that it is more individualized and directly centered around the issues and concern of that one specific patient. The disadvantage is that it cannot always be guaranteed that the salesperson will deliver the intended message, an appropriate message, and a consistent message. Moreover, the need satisfaction method satisfies 3 elements: the needs development, needs awareness, and needs fulfillment. The needs development, the salesperson must identify the problem the customer wants to resolve. Needs awareness, the customer and salesperson must both identify the same need. And that is critical in this process, because if the customer does not identify that this is a need for them, the entire method fails. The needs fulfillment is that the salesperson explains in specific detail how the company or product will fulfill the need that the customer has. I would like to personally thank each of you for allowing me to speak with you today about the Fentanyl Chemical Dependency EAP program, as well as allowing me the time to put forward 3 opportunities to sell this product to your employees. If you would like additional information or if you have any questions about this program, please contact me at the email listed in front of you. I have also provided references to scholarly articles that I have used to put forward this information to you so that you can verify that all of the information I have given you today is verified and is factual and is based in science and medicine. Again, I would like to say thank you for listening, and please take time to review some of my references.